Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing? Replay. I still did not get a shard from Clambos. It's been about 7 weeks now. Seems fine. I wonder if my account even has shards for Clambos. Maybe it doesn't. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, grab the stream link. There we go. Doo -doo -doo. I hope everybody's having a lovely Saturday. I slept really late. I slept like 10 hours at least. Sleeping is fun. Is it weird to say that something's fun when you are not actually like you don't remember sleeping, like you don't actually experience it? Yo, Sindre, yo, Sven, how are we? Doing good. I was a good boy. I played the free-to-play like 3 hours of stream just in champion training. Getting a lot closer to Geo 5 star, Geo 6 star now. And once Geo is 6 star, we can actually maybe make a clan boss team. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. It shouldn't be that hard. I'm also really close to Geo's mastery, so I think I have enough energy, enough everything to do it. Not 100% sure, but we'll see. The goal would be to get a 2-key clan boss team. Hopefully, ideally. Because right now I'm lazy and I only use like 2 keys a day. Which means I don't get the top chest, which means I don't even get a chance for sacred shards. Then again, our champion pool is kinda meh, so it is what it is. Don't know which spirit I sent to 6 star. Monkey. I did monkey. Right now this team is like I think 7 key, which isn't ideal. If in doubt, monkey doubt. Agreed. So I have a bunch of food ready. Don't. I mean, I guess now, because I'm actually going for points, it makes sense to partially level the food. I'm not gonna go crazy on Bruce, I'm just gonna do 1 on the 3 stars. I hope there was like a instant upgrade thing that you can use to level each champion to 10. Everybody's just getting the 1. Anybody got any luck in pulling sacred sword? There is the infamous 2 times sacreds, which usually is quite disappointing for many. Why does it not want to upgrade this guy? Don't care, don't care. I think 3 brews each for the 4 stars is fine. Let's see how close to Geo 6 star we're getting. only two, what? Surely I have more. I mean, I have 3, I guess. I am gonna feed Necro. I don't think I'm ever gonna use him. 3 out of 5, but we have 2 guys leveled already, so we need 8 4-star chicken. Is there anything here that gives me chickens? Nope. Anything here? Champion chase. How close are we to anything? Nowhere near. That's kind of meh. I mean, there's a chicken in tag team. The points are really low in this one. The takeover giveaway is gonna be in about an hour. The keyword is bread. Best bread for sure. Go on, Alice. I have faith. Nice. Oh yeah, I gotta check which missions I have for arena. Classic single affinity. Nice. What other games do you guys play? Is it just Raid? Raid and the game of life. Trying to win. Who does win the game of life? I think me. How does it extend the freaking lock skills thing? That's no fair. This is a maybe. Our apothecary is kind of fast now. Everyone else is kind of slow though. That's not good. Come on, never lucky. Ugh. Everybody here like knows what they're doing. Speed lead makes sense. Speed lead makes sense. Ugh. Just end me now. Gotten into Hearthstone again, but Legends of Runeterra, FM, TFT, sometimes wow. It's a lot of games. My issue with games is that I grew out of the habit of not trying new games. But my new issue is that I'm scared to start new games because if I end up liking them, I won't have time to play them. Like right now I have 2 main games. I have Dota and Raid. Those are my 2 main games. And those 2 take up a lot of time. So if I found a game like a MMO that's really grindy and requires a lot of time, I'm kind of scared that I wouldn't have time to play. And if I don't have time to play, I always kind of feel bad. Maybe when I take like a summer holiday, I'm just gonna play games for a month. Put the phone on mute, never open Discord. Never talk to people, just play games. Oh yeah, we do need a lot more food. This is just gonna be spam open. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yo, Alex, how are we doing? I'm hard at work doing the champion training that started yesterday. Or did... No, it started today actually. Because I want my Geo to 6-star. Give me more food. Cooking a mushroom tart, nice. My grandma used to make this mushroom sauce that I still remember like decades later. I need to find that recipe and make it every single day for the rest of my life. With bacon, gimme. Can I have it all? No, please, thank you. I guess this is getting us closer to the champion chase milestone as well. Probably need to buy something from here. Like when I was a kid, I wasn't a huge fan of mushrooms, but when my grandma made it, it was just divine. I guess it's the same thing with any food, right? Like if you haven't had a good version of that food, you are probably gonna dislike all of the food. Because you form this opinion in your head that the food isn't gonna be good. Even though it's not good only because you've had a bad version of it. Oh yeah, I don't think I've taken a single clan boss mission. Not clan boss, but clan mission. I haven't even checked the store. Oh, I'm so behind. Clan quests. Nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, these are all gonna be like impossible. Yeah, kinda thought so. Anything here? I mean, do we wanna gamble on the shield mission? Maybe there's upgraded dwarf. Nope. All into raid 4 accounts, goddamn. I can barely manage to. Used to work in professional kitchen for a while doing pasta and sauces. How did you find working around food? Did it take away your enjoyment out of outside of work? Like, do you enjoy cooking less when you're not working? Because I hear a lot of people who are like professional chefs or work with food in other ways say that they really don't want to cook anything when they are off work. Like their cooking quota gets full. Only upgrade a rare champion skills. Can we upgrade a rare champion skills? I mean, not really. Everyone's upgraded.
Everything changes.
What is that? Wait, it's event. It's not tournament. I guess I'll try to grab a couple easy ones. I mean, we can do this. We can definitely do this. And this. For about half a year you hated pasta? Yeah. That happens a lot. in 3 epic legendary mythical artifacts and upgrade a shield. This helmet is actually really good. Another amazing mission. Come on, give me the triple. Please game. Not crit damage, just as long as it dodges the crit damage. At least twice, I'm happy. Nice, that's perfect. That's actually perfect rolls. Easily worth the glyphs. I think Ugo is gonna get an upgrade from that. Have to check that later. If you are in seeking pension, you have a lot of time. Yeah, that's true. I mean, my dad started to play Raid, and he's been a pensioner for 15 years, I wanna say. The nice thing about this game is it really suits anybody. Like, you don't have to have a certain amount of skills or speed or reaction time. You can be a slow guy like me and still enjoy the game. Which is why I suck in Dota, because I'm kinda slow. But being bad in games is fine as long as you are having fun. Because fun is what matters. Wife was like past that yesterday. Oh. Happy wife, happy life. Wait, what is the mission I do? Okay, I guess I'm gonna go here, try to win the artifacts. As long as you are in a flow zone, you will have fun in game. Yeah, for sure. I did get kinda tilted yesterday playing Dota. I don't usually get tilted, but you know, sometimes. Nobody's perfect. I try to very knowingly not get tilted, and I actively take steps to avoid it, but sometimes it happens. Yo, Smithy, how are we? I'm gonna check that the giveaway is actually working. It's not working! Good that I checked. Okay, now it's working. You have to type again. I think Sindre and Smithy entered, so type bread again. Scorpio from Discord. Hello Scorpio, how are we? I'm doing okay. I did a lot of champion training and I'm getting really close to getting Geo to 6 star. Only thing that's missing is 8 more 4-star chickens. And then it's done. The end word is bread. B-R-E-A-D. I need to make some more bread again. I always get really lazy and have a month that I don't bake any, then I bake 2 loaves in a week. Anyone got Pommel on floor 90 done? You can actually check the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure there's multiple people by now. Raid Shadow Legends sponsor. That's kind of cool, actually. Like, this is usually Plarium doesn't really acknowledge HH Gaming Loud, but this year was the first time they actually were a official sponsor of the event, so that's cool. Very cool, actually. Doom Tower is still kind of weird. Like, it's showing all kinds of wonky stages. I guess this is correct. Like one guy has beaten 90. Yeah, Master Butcher. You do bread about once every 5 days. Nice. Do you have your starter or do you use yeast? Geo is 5-star, 4-star ascended, 1-star so. Mine is 5-star and almost ready with masteries. Only thing that's missing is the 8 4-star chickens. Yeah, I think it has to be a 6-star butcher. Do I keep this? No. It's so hard to decide what to keep on a free-to-play. Like realistically, you can use most of the decent-ish pieces you get, but the difference is so small, and when you don't have any silver, it's kind of not worth it. Masteries and potions will be the end of me. Like, there's so much of both to do, I don't enjoy it at all. And when I've had this mentality of not doing things I don't enjoy in games for a while, it's really mentally taxing doing the potions over and over and over and over. But then again, once it's done, it's done. You use yeast, used to have started in pandemic times, never got the time to take care of it. So yeast, but let it overnight and gets loads of flavor. Yeah, for sure. The thing about the starter is that you don't really have to take care of it that often. All the bread purists tell you that you have to feed it every single day, and even if it's refrigerated, you have to feed it twice a week. Nah, that's bullshit. I can leave my starter in the fridge for like 1.5, 2 months. And after 3 days it starts fine. Like there's certain steps you need to know to get it done, but like you don't need to feed it every day. Good morning from North Idaho. Good morning, good morning. Good morning from Finland. Did you level 60 a Force champion yet? Nope, but Geo is next in line. The only thing that's missing is 8 4-star chickens. Then everything is done. And I might actually have enough potions already for Geo. And tomorrow I get to do masteries. Masteries have occupied my mind, like my mind is just all Minotaur. I hate it. I get to do missions. Because last week I forgot that there was a void potion mission, so I missed it. So we are gonna do that tomorrow. The thing with starters is also that when it gets bad, it gets like this really foul smelling liquid on the top, but that doesn't really matter. As long as it's not like completely molten and half liquid, it's fine. What you want to do is you pour out the bad smelling liquid, then you take a small portion of it and you feed it about twice a day for 2 days and it starts again. So it looks really disgusting and smells bad, but it's actually still fine. I think a lot of people would be shocked if they saw what kind of starters the bread was actually made from. Glass giant exploded. I've heard that a couple times. A lot of people make the same mistake. Mine's in this like hard plastic jar, and it's always open. I never close it. You should never close your starter. You can put a lid on it, but it needs to get air. And it also needs to be able to like release the CO. How many dragon runs are we gonna do to get 3 epic or legendary artifacts? Find out on the next episode of Grandpa Stream. I did a lot of mistakes with prayer when I first started. Let me see if I can find my very first loaf ever. I have a picture of it somewhere. I can't find it anymore. Where is it? Oh, whatever. Where's my epic or legendary items? I might just go to event dungeon to finish if this is gonna take forever. If we had a new twist for the next year's free-to-play, what would that twist be? Like, should there be a specific starter epic, or should there be a specific restriction, like you need to use certain factions, or you can't use a certain starter hero? Or maybe bottom 10% gets eliminated every week. Maybe if we ask Plarium nicely, they are gonna give us starter Geo. Although as a starter hero, I'm not sure if Geo would be that good. Like, he's amazing at mid-game, but as a starter, I don't know. Like, he doesn't exactly help you do campaign or get high on dungeons. Would do it a little bit longer. Our restriction may be all with the same starter code. Isn't it already kinda long? Like, it's 3 months. That's quite a while. And usually there's always a pattern, like after the first week about 20-30% drop, and after a month, more than half usually stop. Geo will be good as part of the code. Get him at level 40 plus. That's interesting, maybe. That'd be cool. I also think Plarium is really lacking on level milestone rewards. Like, they should encourage people to get level 50, get level 55, get level 60. But basically after like level 40 there's practically nothing, and level 52 I think you get Cursed City, which realistically you can clear like first 2 stages. So getting levels isn't that exciting. And I think in any game you should be really rewarded for getting levels. Still one more, and need to win some arena battles. Feels like everybody got a Geo. Yeah, a lot of people did. But then again, every person who gets a Geo will absolutely let you know that they got a Geo. So that also plays a big role. Like if somebody pulled a Frostbringer, they are not gonna post it anywhere. They are just gonna cry. Or if everyone gets a Necro Hunter, they are not gonna tell you that they got one. That's the same thing with legendary pools and double and triple pools. Like everybody who gets one, they will absolutely let you know. But everybody who pulled 10 rares from 10 ancients, they are not gonna tell you anything. One more challenge done. Oh yeah, I didn't try Bommel. No idea how this is gonna go. Maybe I should use Geo. Monkey not strong enough. Think this year is better than the last with epics only? Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously a lot of people are gonna get luckier than the next guy, and they're gonna complain that this person is this and this lucky. In the end, it's just a game for fun. Don't need to be so serious about it. Who is Markan? Why is best official Discord mode? I have no idea. Never heard. I think the best Discord mode has to be this sword and skills guy. He's cool. No idea who Marka is though. Or Moose, no idea. Never heard. How are we gonna survive? I guess Kriadan would be good. Hold off on the shield. Get the leech maybe. Marka is the Finnish guy. What's Finnish? Are you finished? Now the bombs are gonna go off and we are gonna die. Leave. Okay, so the strat is to not reduce the guy's turn meter. Yeah, I know who Marka is. Does block path work on these bombs? I don't think so. Like, there's two types of bombs. There's the type, the boss. Wait, I can show you the skills when we get to the boss. But there's two types, right? One you can cleanse and resist, and the other one you can't. Yo, backpush, how are we doing? There is a takeover giveaway shortly in about 25 minutes. The keyword is bread. Also that we are getting destroyed HP on the waves is kind of bad. Yeah, like this. So if you place debuffs, you get bombs. But then there's this that you can't resist. Wait, something you can't resist, something you can't, I don't know. So the main issue here is that Alice needs to not reduce the boss's turn meter. So we can use... We can use 8-3 here, then we need to be careful. Get leech maybe? Nope. I think I can heal now and get back to it fast enough. So Alice is actually a problem here. Because I think she has the mastery that reduces the meter. Let's see if... yeah. So that's an issue. Maybe we can leave now though, I don't know. There's a chance, there's no chance. So we definitely need to reconsider because Alice is kind of messing up the run. I guess I can just... if I A3... wait, I A3 the boss, then I A1 A-bomb, then I can A1 the boss again. I think that's how it works. I also applied to be official raid moderator. Realistically, if they choose me, I won't have that much time. But I do have vast experience. Maybe I should save Monkey's A3 for the boss as well. So now A3 the boss. Now Alice needs to A1 the bombs. That's the plan. And it should work out. A1 the bomb. The reason why I'm doing it is so Evil Eye gets used on the bomb. And not on the boss. And now it should be... never mind, it's per enemy, yeah. That's a bit unfortunate. Although we are still technically alive. Now question is, can we somehow heal fast enough so we don't die to the next bomb? I think the answer is nope. Oh, it's so close. Oh, that's annoying. It's that second bomb that screws me over. Like, I'm straight up gonna change Alice's masteries. I don't wanna deal with this shit. I'm not sure if I want this. It kinda makes speed tuning dungeon themes a nightmare. So now it should be extremely easy. How many of you guys have beaten Pommel 50? Surely like everybody can beat this guy. Except me. Why weak hit, bro? Don't weak hit. Also stuck. I think we can beat it now. Like the main issue was the third bomb, right? And the only reason the third bomb is happening because Alice has evil eye. The Lich is fine, it's good. Only A3 the boss. Oh, only A1. A1 only. Get some shields going. Now the gore should be okay. Should be. Tagore is such a carry like everywhere. Now can we heal enough before the bombs go off? So the extra bombs only come up if you reduce the boss's turn meter. And I removed Evil Eye from Alice. Which basically means that the boss's turn meter never gets reduced. There we go. And also I think Gale and Alice both have like 200 resistance. So it helps them survive. But the main thing is don't reduce the boss's turn meter. And Alice's A2 also reduces turn meter, so only use A1 and A3 on Alice. We got about 15 minutes until the takeover giveaway. The keyword is bread. So type bread in chat if you wanna take part. Currently there are a whopping 2 entries. So right now there's 50-50 chance to win. That's pretty good if you ask me. All your attempts except Alice have evil eye. Yeah, that's the issue. Right now it's Owl, Alex and Sindre on the list. Yeah, Evil Eye will really screw you over at Bommel. And it kinda sucks because you do want it for things like not Nightmare, but Fire Knight. So you gotta like pick your poison. Do you want easier time at Fire Knight or do you want to actually beat Bommel? Power to the bread baker. I was like semi-seriously thinking about making a small business out of selling bread. You can charge quite a lot of money for handmade sourdough. Like even in Finland I could ask for, I don't know, like 8 to 10 euros per loaf. And the material cost is like 20 cents. And they don't take that much time, like there's 5 minutes of active time per loaf. The safe bet is usually just go accuracy and lore of steel. Like that's the easy way. And then on the offense tree you just go whatever. Because there's nothing in the offense tree that can screw you over, it's just the evil eye. That's why I usually don't go Evil Eye on any champion anymore. It's also the same with Cycle of Magic, like I try to avoid it quite a bit, because eventually if you get to Amius and Cycle of Magic procs, you are gonna screw yourself over. I think either tomorrow or Monday is the day when I get Geo to 6 star. Because it does take quite a while to get 8 4-star chickens. Oh, thanks for the sub. New sub goal is 1000. 1000 subs sounds like a lot. I'm not sure if I will get there. Unless I actually become like a professional YouTuber streamer. Right now I'm just silly old me. The thing about streaming rate is also that you can't really stream it every single day for 6 hours like you can other games. Unless you are a heavy spender or, I don't know, like really slow at clicking. Because there's finite amount of resources. Once you run out of resources, there's not much you can do. The waves are getting a bit tougher, but I mean everybody's still full HP. I don't know why my stream elements alerts got removed. I need to check that before the next stream. Multiple accounts? Yeah, I guess. I mean, you could have like a teamed account. This account is Epics only, this is Voids only, this is Dark Elves only, I don't know. But if it's the same exact account, I don't know if that's like something you can stream really. I mean, I guess you can stream anything, and the main thing about streaming is that you need to enjoy it and you need to be entertaining and active. Whenever I hop around and find new streamers and they don't say a word for like 2 minutes, I'm just gonna leave. And I have this weird skill that I can talk to myself for an hour. Concentrate on various shorts. One thing I really wanna do is like Optimizer Masterclass, because there's no updated guides on the Optimizer. And a lot of people would benefit from it. But it would take a lot of effort, because if I'm gonna do it, I wanna do it really well, like absolute top quality. And it would be made in a way that's like extremely easy to understand, but also extremely thorough. So it answers every single question you have, but in a way that it isn't difficult to understand, and it's also not condescending where people get the feeling that I'm talking like to a child. So it would require a lot of planning, like get the index going, what's gonna be discussed and where, how to phrase it, how to showcase it. What if there's updates, what if there's no updates, what if something's broken. It's really easy to make 5 minutes guides on the optimizer though, so I could maybe start with something a lot lighter. Optimizer explained in 5 minutes. I can absolutely do it. And there's a certain demographic that would only watch 5-minute guides. But there's also a lot of people who would like to watch longer guides that explain absolutely everything. Well, these waves were easy. Maybe we can get to stage 60 tomorrow, we'll see. I need to set like an alarm or something so I don't forget the freaking Void Potion mission again. Because if I forget it 2 weeks in a row, I'm just gonna, I don't know, be angry. There we go. Do we have any auto battles? No, never lucky. I still have so much energy. Can we beat up a UDK? Surely. Look out boat. Nice. Yeah, this should be fine. Anyone else? Don't be stone skin. Don't be that guy. Thank you. We might still lose though. Ah, it's fine. Anyone else? No, not really. Oh, we did a weekly. I am gonna spend gems on shards again. Because I do need champions. We've gone quite dry again, like 10 or 15 without epics, so ideally at least an epic. That's quite blue for an epic. Give me a decrease attack champion, please, game. That's a funny looking decrease attack. And now we are back here. One thing that's also kind of weird about Raid is that they've never added more campaign stages. I think Nightmare was added at some point. But like they never added anything past Nightmare or added more stages to the difficulties. And it's such an easy thing to do. You don't have to make any new heroes, any new anything. You design a couple levels, give people some goodies for beating them. Like it would make a lot of sense to make Ultra Nightmare campaign. You can also make it absurdly difficult. Sure, we have wave content like Sintranos, but I don't know why they wouldn't do campaign as well. We have about a minute to the takeover giveaway raffle. If you wanna take part, type the word bread in the chat. If you don't wanna take part, then do not type bread. You can type bread after, but not before. There's still a couple dropped frames, but nothing too big, luckily. It's weird, I submitted a report to my ISP about a month ago, and they still haven't gotten back to me. I even called them and they were like, yeah, the guys at Tech are gonna look at it. They didn't even bother responding. Who did you guys use your legendary books on? I've been thinking on Alice, but then again, like, I don't see any value. Like, is there anything I need to book Alice for? I just don't think there is any reason. Fully skilled Alice, nice. Michinaki, yeah, if I had a Michinaki I would. But we do not. Like, sure she would benefit from books, but then again, like, is there any content that would be achievable if Alice was booked? And I think the answer is no. Let me see if I can pull up the giveaway thingy. Last call, type bread if you wanna take part. There are 3 people in. We are gonna wait 30 seconds if there is someone. Arena check. Sure. Oh, it's on cooldown. Good luck. Choose a winner. All is all in the chat. Is all here. He is. So all you need to DM me your login details. I already know who you are on Discord. We might be able to do another one. I don't think Owl's account is like really mega developed, so it might not take that long. Then again, maybe it does take long. I don't know. I guess we'll see. No, almost. Yeah, okay, dude. Okay, dude. Level 82 in bronze 1. Yeah. Yep, Discord. Same name as here, same avatar as here. The idea is to get gems on small account. Yeah, that's the play. Also, all you can let me know like what are you expecting? What do you want? Like, is there any particular area you are struggling with? Is there a specific stage you just can't beat? Is it more just like general guidance, like what goals should you have? Stuff like that. I'm gonna give you this view while we switch accounts. All I need like a Plarium logging thing. If you don't have one, you can create one on mobile. But it needs to be Plarium login details specifically. Yo, Mr. GTA 5. GTA 6 is coming soon. Copium. I wonder when GTA 6 is actually gonna come. Might as well continue on the free-to-play for a while I'll find the right login. Oh, he already did. Man works fast. A lot of people are looking forward to GTA 6. I hope it's coming soon. This is the takeover time. I'm doing okay. We are doing the weekly giveaway takeover thing. So Owl is saying he wants a Ultra Nightmare Clamposty. Let's have a little review. This is good. A lot of focus on accuracy. We don't really do a lot of live arena, but some. Couple legendaries, nothing too crazy. Void legendary also. Why is it like glitchy? That's weird. Game, what are you doing? Maybe if I sort by this. Okay. Let's see if we have any of the usuals. Man-Eater. Nope. Do we have Tower? Nope. Do we have Sonic? Nope. Do we have Demitha? Nope. Do we have Helicat? Nope. Do we have Ally Protectors? There's not that many options. Is the giveaway finished? We have just started on the first takeover of the day. It may be that we have time to do another one, but I can't really promise anything. What are we working with right now? Are we hitting Ultra Nightmare? We have a 2-key team. This is honestly quite impressive that this team is doing, well, almost 2 keys. We do not have any keys, but we do have gems. We have campaign missions that we haven't claimed. Oh, that's painful. So let's see. Do we get any ideas from the optimizer? No, that's not the right account. That's my free-to-play stuff. Come on, can we refresh? There we go. So yeah, this is the team we're using already, right? No, that's... Wait, yeah, it is. Like, there's not a lot of protectors either. This, I don't know, this might be a bit too much with these champions. Do we have anybody that does unkillable? The cat only does self-unkillable, right? Yeah. That's also only on revive. This is also self, I think. Yep. What about this guy? Yeah, same thing. Yo, Armenian. We are trying to figure out a 2-key Ultra Nightmare clan boss. Oh, I moved that guy to collection. There's not that many options. Like, I guess in theory there is a double ally protect, but I don't think it would reach the same amount of damage that the current one is already doing. Been trying to do a 2-to-1. So this isn't tuned, right? I am gonna sacrifice 100 gems. Because we might need it later. I think a lot of these champions aren't in the Deadwood Jedi calc. Does it have Freya? I'm not big-brained enough to do 2-to-1 on champions that aren't in the calculator. But we can check. Do we have Freya? We do have Freya. Do we have Loki? We do have Loki. There's bells. Rhodos. I mean, Rhodos could potentially be swapped. Narma, I don't know what Narma actually does. So let's see, Freya is 254. Loki is 202. Bells 210. Rhodos 214. Normal 200. So Freya goes A1, A2, A3. Loki is not using A2. Bells is prioritizing A2 with A1 opener. Rhodos has nothing. Norma is prioritizing A2. So yeah, this isn't into. Where does it break the most? So Bells doesn't have anything that increases turn meter. Wait, no, he does. He does have a turn meter fill on A3. So practically all of them have some sort of turn meter increase. Let's see if we go here, then speed tune, and just find a simple 2-to-1. Is there something that's just any 2-to-1? Do we have a Seeker? Seeker usually makes 2-to-1 a lot easier. We do have a Seeker. I could do quite well. So if we did this and we'd have Freya as a second speed champion. So let's see, we replaced Apothecary with Freya. And Freya was 254 at the moment. So how much would we have to adjust Freya? Yeah, I was thinking Freya would be like the second speed booster. Because it's on a 3-turn cooldown, so it kind of fits. But obviously it doesn't like fit 1-to-1. This is very scientific, like sometimes you stumble into a tune that just works. What does the White Wolf page say? Open A1, then speed boost skill. I have a feeling that this can work. It's getting close. It's getting closer. Like here we are almost at 2-to-1. Marked isn't getting double turn here. And here Frozen Banshee isn't getting a double turn. I feel like it's so damn close. Let's not get crazy with the speeds. So close. Yeah, that's the goal, like everybody's getting double turns. Again here it's 1 away from 2-to-1. I mean, ideally I wouldn't go crazy with the speeds, but if it falls into place somewhere here. So close. Maybe Freya isn't the play. Freya is strong, but... Oh! Are we onto something here? This looks kinda clean. It's not complete tier 1, but it's 9 turns. And we aren't going insanely fast, like Haikatune is 290. What's our fastest champion right now? 3:21, so this would be possible. Now how badly is it gonna screw us if the stun targeting doesn't work? And can we make the stun targeting work? I mean, this looks kinda promising. It stays in sync. And you can sub Frozen Banshee, sub Mark, sub Coffin Smasher. What do you guys think? Would this be the play? We are going decently fast, but like not crazy fast. What's the absolute slowest we can go? So that would be the absolute slowest. Even one slower breaks it immediately. So yeah, that would be the team. Now who do we want to replace and how are we gonna do it? What if Freya just goes like this? We want Freya we want Freya A3 here. So if A3 was 1 turn delay, it breaks it. What if it's like this? We can't get the Freya block debuffs on the A3. Now how do I get the Freya A3 for the stun? So she's going A3 first. We would have to swap. Here it works for the stun. You lose a couple turns at the start. Oh, and you are getting stunned here, but do you have... Wait, you actually do have block debuffs here. So this would allow you to get block debuffs on the stun. And it's AI friendly. I think we found the tune. I'm pretty sure this is it. We don't have to worry about the stun at all, because we get Freya A3 here. Everybody's taking one turn. We still have the block debuffs. Then it falls into place really nicely, and it doesn't break. Owl, I think I found the tune. What do you think? All the DPS positions are flex positions here. You can change any of the DPS. Do you want me to give a go at building it, or do you want the speech for yourself and then build it yourself? Like here you are getting block debuffs for both of the stuns. You are getting Haikatun and Freya. Freya is booked. Is Haikatun booked? Haikatun is booked as well. If it works, go for it. Don't wanna lose speeds on Arbiter and Shushen. Let's see, can we get to 289 without stealing? Like, this is the absolute best I can come up with right now. How fast can we go if we just go full speed? Let's assume like 2 glyphs. $276. So we are 289, and we did have a reabonus as well, which was 4. So we are 9 away without stealing. Now we are easily getting there. Let's say we needed 289 and we have 4, so we can go 284. And if we went survival maybe? So that's exactly what we need. This is what it would be stealing from, and this is using 2-star glyphs. Do we have glyphs? We do have decent amount. I mean, I'm not 100% sure if it's gonna do more damage than your current team, but it's a tool. And you can always switch the DPS slots with whoever you want. I don't know Clan Boss well enough to say if the team is gonna do more damage or not. So if you don't wanna risk it, then I'd leave it up to you. I can give you all the speeds that you need, like the absolute minimum speeds. So Haikatun 289, Freya 265, DPS 1 220. DPS 2 to 11. Move myself out of the way. DPS 3 to 2. This is Owl's account. Owl is trying to do a 2-to-1 clan boss team. We found one that's really close, but it's not necessarily gonna do more damage. I'm not entirely sure. Like, this is what we found. Haikatun, Freya, then 3 DPS slots with a block debuffs on the stun. And we can get there without stealing from Zhuzen or Arbiter. Although there might be an actual issue with upgrading gear. How does it look in the raid optimizer for the team? I could do Freya, Norman 2 DPS. Do you have Cheshire Cat with Speed Aura? You would be using Haikatun. I don't know if the cat is a replacement. Let me see what cat does. Because you have to be really careful of what the skills do. So this doesn't work on clan boss. This doesn't do anything. So yeah, this might break it. And it's the same aura as Haikatun. 19%. I mean, I could check it. You might have someone who has a better aura. I mean, you have 21 here, but you should never use Adriel. I mean, 1% isn't gonna make a big difference, I don't think. I mean, we can check if you had 20% speed aura. How low can you go? It was... Am I doing something wrong? This is 20% aura. And previously we had 90. I mean, you can go a bit slower. Just checking it doesn't break anywhere in the middle. You still have all the buffs. So you could actually go to 75. Haikatun right now is at 256. So 275 would be minimum for Haikatun. And then you can use any of the 3 DPS. For this team, I would recommend that you have decreased attack. That's mandatory. You might want to consider a increased defense for the first AoE. So for example, Coffin Smasher would be someone who does increased defense. And that's about it. Like everything else is just DPS. If we went to the optimizer, it would be Haikatun, Freya. What do we want to use? Belts might actually bring the speed slower, but it's really a big ball ache to try and tune. Vayne is also amazing, but I'm not really sure in killable teams. Yeah, Freya increased defense only holds for the one turn, one AoE, then it drops off. I might not be knowledgeable enough to say who's your absolute best DPS. Wonder if the... Well, that's not wrong. That is wrong. Adriel top... No. Maybe it's ordering by worst for clan boss. Optimizer has been a bit slow today. It usually is related to the free regear event, because so many people are using it at the same time. Hello! Time to wake up! Thank you. Oh yeah, this makes sense. So maybe Urogrim would be 1 DPS. Maybe Fane. Like Fane does bring a lot of debuffs that are really important. So if you had Urogrim, maybe Fane. Is there somebody who brings increased defense? Just for the AoE 1. Somebody who also does a lot of damage. Not that many options. Can we get this to sync faster by adjusting a little? Maybe if we use the rotos. I'm gonna run the optimization. I think you want some survivability, but how much? I guess we can go for 100% crit and just survival. Let's see if we don't steal from anyone. Freya is defense, right? Surely. Yep. And Freya doesn't have any debuffs. So Haikatune would be, let's say, 273 minimum. Freya 264. Urogrim 219, and we do want some survivability, so let's go 50k and 3k. Now Fane might be an issue. Let's go a bit lower. Program speed was fine. DPS 2 is 210. We are gonna actually make her DPS 3 so we get most amount of room for stats. Want the accuracy. Urogrim also wants the accuracy. You can actually make Urogrim DPS 2 and make Rodos DPS 1. So Rodos would be 219. Rodos might survive even in full damage mode. Fane we probably do have to steal gear for. Same with Urogrim. Okay, let's see if we can get there. This isn't stealing from Arbiter or Susan. We have block debuffs on stun, block debuffs on stun. We have increased defense on the second AoE, but it drops on the first. So that's like my only concern with this team. Because I don't think there's a way to get the increased defense on both turns. Yeah, there isn't. Haikatun didn't find anything. Everybody else did. What we can do is put Haikatun is already on first. So we can lower everyone by 4 because we have... Oh no, wait, it's already taking that into consideration. So let's go Cliffs 3. Probably need to steal for Katoon as well. This would be using Urogrim. And I just need to double check that Urogrim doesn't do anything weird. Yeah, Urogrim would bring continuous heals, which gives you more survivability. So this is finding a build for everyone. 220k EHP, 209, 196. So Vayne EHP is really low. So that would be the main problem, and I'm not 100% sure how quickly Protoss gets more HP. But it may be that he needs more. So for Vayne, let's increase this to 50k and 2900. Let's give Protoss some defense and some HP, so he scales a bit faster. What we can do is after this optimization, I can send you like all the gear details, like who needs what, and then you can make the decision yourself. And it's really easy, you can just copy and paste the gear. And this is also assuming Urogrim Max, which you don't have at the moment. $221, $209, $196, $187. Yeah, this looks a lot better. Stealing from Tony the Tiger. Oh yeah, and there's also a bunch of gear that you would have to upgrade. And right now you have 800k silver. Like, yeah, there's a bunch. Need to upgrade these. But the speeds are fine. The only thing you gotta do before using this team is upgrading everyone's gear. Yeah, I can click away the builds. Equip in game. Let's make sure that it's fine if somebody goes over. So Haikatun would get 273, that works. Freya. So Freya is missing the boot upgrade, which would bring her to 260. So Freya is gonna need glyphs. And plus 16 boots. So make a mental note of that. It still thinks Orgrim is in the vault, which he isn't. What about Fane? Fane is not in a vault. Fane is getting 202. Will Fane need glyphs? Fane will need 9 more speed from glyphs. Rhodos. Okay, something went wrong with the Rhodos one. I didn't equip anything yet though. Haikatun is done. Freya is done. Can we finally gear Orgrim? Does it recognize it's not in the vault? It doesn't. Fane is done. So I guess we gotta go gear Rhodos manually. I'm gonna switch to view. So Zeal, gloves and chest. this He-Man's is that instinct? This amulet and Vogot banner. So there's the Rhodos. Rhodos needs upgrades like the gloves and such. So that's everyone except Orogrim. Vane was at 202. So we need Urogrim at Urogrim needs to be 211 or faster. Let's give him some survivability as well. Oh yeah, Urogrim probably doesn't need crit rate, I don't think. I mean, might as well. If everybody's same survivability, then everybody can die at the same time and have similar stats. I can also actually do the setup. There was a setup that you need to do. So Haikatoon, Freya, Vane, Urogrim, Rhodos. So Haikatoon is gonna open A1. Freya is gonna prioritize A3. And that's it. Looks like we are getting low on gear, so Urogrim needs to give up his crit rate. Why is it not finding any gear? Come on. Why is it being weird? It shouldn't be this weird. Oh yeah, you don't apparently have a ring for Urogrim. At least none is available. Okay, now it returns something for Urogrim. We have to go in manually because the optimizer doesn't like if your champion isn't fully leveled because it tries to equip every single slot at the same time. Oh, it tries to use this, so we need a chest with 16 speed. Why is it trying to use the wrong one? It's trying to use Tony the Tiger's old chest, which is already on Freya. Let's log everyone that's already done. There we go, now I got a build. Happy days. So, Urogrim. Thor's boots. This. Bell's gloves. So there's Urogrim done. Vayne is sitting dual 2, Rodos is sitting at... It's actually a bit faster. That's 2 to 7. Freya is at plus 16, so 260. So Freya will need speed, more speed. I got Toon is at 277. Yeah, that works. Okay, so your end goal for Urogrim is 212 or faster, and Freya needs to be 265, between 265 and 267, so there's not a lot of room. Urogrim 212, Freya 265. So that's your end goal. Everybody's geared. Well, Urogrim isn't fully geared because I can't gear him because he doesn't have the levels. So everybody's geared. Freya, you need 265 or faster, and Urogrim needs to be 212 or faster. And remember that's after the area bonus. I also sent you a DM with the speeds. So once you get some silver. Is current team now broken? Probably. So the main thing you want to do is get working on Urogrim. You did say send the builds, so edit. Or do you mean send the builds like DM the builds? That would be a bit different then. But that team is not done. We can also check who's missing gear from this team. I think Bells is missing gear. Freya's build is different. Loki is missing gear. Rhodos build is different. You can also make this team work today if you just swap out Urogrim. And get Freya a bit faster. Because Freya needs 17 more speed, and you can swap out Urogrim if you want. We can check if you have speed boots available that we can use and run it now. Do you want me to test it? Like I can swap out Urogrim with someone who just works. But if we take Vogod's boots, we would lose some crit rate though. I mean, you can swap these after. This is for testing purposes, so Vogod's boots. And we need to find 5 more speed. Two more speed. So that's Freya, and Urogrim needs to be someone who has 212. Where am I? We can't use bells. We could give Tony the Tiger some gear. Oh, he had the increased speed, that's why I didn't use. I mean, we could use bells and disable this. It might not be beneficial. Norma maybe? Yeah, I think Norma makes most sense. So if we replace Urogrim with Norma and we want... What was the speed? 212? Yeah, 212. Let's also log Urogrim. Let me check that Norma didn't have any increase something. Oh, it's not refreshing instantly. Urogrim is also gonna help a lot because he brings continuous heals. And that's like one of your biggest ways of healing. You can also replace get bells in the team, but you might have to switch swap the speeds a little. I'm not 100% sure if you can use this. I can actually see. What if we replaced Urogrim with bells? What happens? Does it just break? Bells kinda works actually. Wait, can you just straight up get bells in the team? You can actually use bells. You are gonna lose out on a couple turns, but you do get them back later. No, wait, does this work? Let me show you what happens if you just swap out bells. Like, you are losing a couple turns, like here you get 8 turns, but then it's 9 and 9 again. And you still get the block debuffs. Is bells fully booked? Yes. Maybe we try it with bells. Then you might wanna replace Rhodos with Narmo maybe? But like in the end that's gonna be up to you how you wanna switch out the DPS slots. The main thing is keeping the speeds roughly the same. So Bells is getting kinda overkill on the survivability part. We can probably reduce it, go damage instead. Let's go like... This is probably fine. Yeah, she's kinda meh. This looks a lot better, like the builds aren't as overkill. And these are all still available, yeah, that's good. Let me just double check that you don't get screwed by the stun. Freya A3, Freya A3. Yeah, this is way more turns, you are getting... Yeah, you don't get screwed by the stun. This might be a bit overkill for Bells, but he does have the high soul, so it's a lot easier to get stats. Let's see if we run Bells at 250. Yeah, it works fine. Like here you are missing one turn from Rotos, but it doesn't change anything. You still get the increased defense and you get the block debuffs in the end. Yeah, same here. This looks fine. Why is it not equipping? Stop. Bells will be 215. Works, works, works. Now let's go to the game, double, triple check everything. So Haika doing 277. Oh yeah, we need to swap out him. Freya is running at 270. Is that too fast? No, it's fine. Vayne is 206. Bells is 215. Rodos 227. And Freya goes... Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. So yeah, this should fall into place now. Let's give it a go. This should also be auto-friendly. So let's see how it plays out. The previous team was doing about 30 mil. So that would be the goal here. Let's see if everything lines up. So after stun it should go... It should go Haika to an A1, so we did miss something here. Yeah, it goes Haika to an A3, so Rodos should have gotten a turn there. So there might be something going off? Is it the one speed aura that I had? No, it should still work fine. Let's see if it falls into place later. So here Haikatune should be the last one to use. Where is it going wrong? Like something is happening here, I'm not sure what. So this should end in Haikatune A2, then Bells A2, but Haikatune A2 is on cooldown. So this isn't in tune, it's breaking somewhere. Way to save a key is to force close the game. Open it again. I did change the aura back, but it's breaking somewhere. So Haikatune 277, that's correct. Freya 270, that matches what's in the speed calc. Fane 206, that matches. Spells 215, that matches as well. Rhodos 227. Let's make sure Bells goes A1, A2, A3, A2. It should be like the champion exists in the turn meter, in the calc. Do we have someone else who's exactly 215? Just so we could do a test run. Tylesia is 214. So let's see if we just swap out Bells with Tylesia, does that work? No, that wasn't the right one. So now let's see if it was the Bells issue. So first turn should be Haikatune A1, Freya A3, Rhodos A3, Tylesia whatever, Fane A3. Post turn. Haikatune A2, Freya A2, Rhodos whatever, Tylesia whatever, Fane A2, Haikatune A3, Freya A1, Rhodos whatever. So this should end in Fane's A1, then it's boss turn. And this should end in Rhodos A1, then boss turn. And now Tylesia last turn. And now Haikatun A2 is the last one. So it's Bells that breaks it. And this is gonna end in A2 from Fane. Yeah. So it is Bells breaking it. I mean, Tylesia was working, Bells wasn't. So it's Bells being weird. Do we have a temporary substitute with Lich? Could use Volgot. I can ask the nerds at Deadwood Jedi if they know. Volgot's main issue that he might take too much damage from the AoE, but we would get the leech and we would get more heals. So if we just go like full tank mode on Volgot, it would be an easy fix. Does Volgot need the books? Yeah, Volgot doesn't need books. You can book him if you want, but he doesn't need them. We can try. Get Volgot to... So Volgot is just gonna go like full survival mode.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up.
Does he work at 214? Does. So replace the Alicia, bring in Vogot. Urogrim would be the best because he has the continuous heals. He's obviously not usable right now. Let's keep an eye out that everything's still working. So this is gonna end in Hagatun A2. Wait, no, it should end in Fane A2. This should end in Hagatun A... Wait, no, I was in the wrong place. Never mind, ignore me. This should end in Vogot A1, and this should end in Hagatun A2. Yeah, now I'm in the right place. So Hagatun is last, then boss takes a turn. Turn 6 gonna end in Fane A2. Yep. Next is Hagatun A1 is gonna be last. Now Vogot A1. Or A3, whatever Vogot wants to use. Turn 9, Fane A1. So something happened here. Wonder if it's Frodo's extra turn that's making it fail sometimes. If we are back, then turn 11 should be Hagatun A2. I have a feeling that it's not gonna be ready. Yeah, so it might fail into Frodo's skills. I'm checking how many turns we are taking. If it like completely makes it useless, that's 8 turns, 9, that's 10, 11. So we are getting 11 turns here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we lost 2 turns at least there, but that's now 1, 3, 4, 5. It is still taking like a lot of turns. The main issue with this would be that the stun targeting doesn't work if Freya doesn't have the block debuff ready. It's still going strong. Rhodos being the stun target is actually ideal. Everybody's extremely healthy. Yikes, that was bad. So it might be Rodo's extra turn that's making it fail. Exit game, start again. Rodo's A extra turn is on the A1, right? Yeah. So if we replace Rodos with Narma, Narma surely doesn't have any extra red. I'm gonna get this working, like at least to the 3 key territory. We are not gonna give up before it's at least 3 key. Not gonna happen. For some reason the optimizer is being a bit weird. I'm just running a quick build for Norma, check if we can replace Rodos. Because I think Rodos outrunning the height cartoon increased speed is what makes it fail.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours to take.
And that's way too many combinations.
behind your back. Chase the light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers. Standing
There we go.
in this
Oh yeah, we need to not steal from Vogot. Okay. Now let's see if we stay into turn 0, Feign A3 last skill. Not necessarily Feign. Oh yeah, we did change to I'm gonna reset this one, check the calc again. Because I had wrong champions here. I can do 277, Freya 270, Feign 206. So that's too slow. Why is it so different? Okay, now I'm genuinely confused. What did I change? This was working when I had Rhodos at 2 to 7, Vayne 206. And this was just basically anyone. So now it's working. Ideally, we do want to actually open with A3. So we get the decreased attack from boss every time, on boss every time. So Vogot is too slow. Armavine. So Vogot 2 to 7 or faster. Vogot needs A speed. Okay, now let's see. So Vayne A3. So this should end in Vogot A1. Now boss turn. This should end in Vayne A2. Or A1, Vayne's turn, doesn't matter. Now Vogot A1. Now Narma A1. Now Haikatune A2. Vayne A2. Of Ain's turn. Narma A1. Or Narma's turn, doesn't really matter which skill. Next is Haiketun A2. So something happened here. Or does this still end in Fane's turn? No, so something went wrong on turn 8. Which probably breaks the team again. Turn 11 should be Haiketun A2, but I don't think it's gonna be. It might. Yeah, no. Something happened on turn 8. Maybe it's a mastery thing. I don't have any other explanation for the turn 8 mistake other than mastery so wrong. We are still going. Something weird happened on turn 8. I'm not exactly sure what. I don't have a whole lot of time. We might have to take the L on this one. I do want to get like a decent team going, so at least getting to the 3 key territory. Now it's looking closer like a 4 key. We did find the tune though. It's probably a mastery thing. Yeah, we are gonna get to a 4 key at least. 23 mil would be the best benchmark for 3 key. Hey Kortos, how are we doing? I'm trying to get A2 key team for our friend Owl here, but having a bit of troubles with the tune. The team in itself is fine.
Remember how you held me then? Now you've got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I call for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I call for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you.
Oh, here it's gonna get kinda scary. Oh, and the decrease attack dropped off. Yeah, and that hurts. It failed on turn 8. So I'm pretty sure it has to be masteries. Let's check the masteries on everyone. Let's start from the basics, right? So, one speed, one pinpoint set on Freya. Because sometimes the sets do matter.
And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out.
The calc doesn't have pinpoint. Is there something that mimics 10% speed? Righteous? Haikatoon. No speed sets. Logot. Haikatoon did have one perception. 10%. Logot has, say, 10% set. Fein. 10% set. Norma has 10% as well. Freya has Lord of Steel. I don't think anyone else had Lord of Steel. I can do 277. 270. Fein should be 206. Normal 215. Logo 227. Freya needs to open A3, then let's go A2, A1, that's correct. Haikatu needs to go A1, A2. Probably already does, but let's make sure. What the hell happens on turn 8? It shouldn't fail. There's nothing that boosts turn meter. This is weird. I'm not seeing like what could be causing any issues. Let's see that every skill is as it should be. Except Feign, because I forgot to change Feign. So Freya A3, Walkout A2, Normal A3, Feign whatever, Haikatoon A2, this is Feign, then the next one is Walkout A1. Or Walkout whatever, doesn't make a difference. Next is Normal A1. Next ends in Haikatoon A2. This ends in Fein's turn. This ends in Norma's turn. And here it broke last time, where it should end in Haiketun's A2. Yeah, it broke on the same exact path again. So it's something that happens every time. I don't get it. Everything here is correct. Does it matter if Fane does something else? Like no. Walcott doesn't make a difference. Norma doesn't make a difference. Unless the calc is like not understanding what Freya does. But like it's clearly seeing that the skills do matter. Like does it matter the affinity? No. Like I don't get it. Do we have a blessing that gives aura? No. If anyone in the chat has any suggestions like why is it breaking on turn 8, I would be extremely happy to hear any ideas. So I don't get it, it shouldn't break. There is nothing here that breaks this team, nothing. It should always end on Haikatun's A3 on the stun turn. And every champ has like at least one speed of wiggle room. Norma does break if she drops to 213. Freya breaks if she goes to 272 or higher, but that's not what it's showing. It shouldn't be a problem because there's always block debuffs up. Like for every single stun. Like here, Freya A2, then it doesn't matter who takes the stun. Oh, Freya A3. Freya A3, Freya A3. So the stun, it can't make a difference. Like there's nothing here that lets it make a difference. Am I like completely missing some random passive? Like, what? I don't get it. Because this doesn't increase the meter. This is booked. Haikatun is also booked.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules.
Maybe relic?
Dangerous path that I follow.
No.
Come on, just do what you do. Own it. As I bleed for you, cry for you.
Let's check again who all have lot of steel. Vogot has lot of steel. Haikatun does not have a lot of steel. This should not make any difference. Wait a minute. No, that can't really make a difference, can it? Freya Laurel Steel, that's already in the calc.
All of the pain seems to follow.
Fane, everything's fine.
Like a shadow dark and cold to the touch. Am I in
Norma, everything's fine. Faction Guardians and Great Hall can't really matter either, because the speeds I'm basing everything off of are these. And these are already factoring in area bonus and Faction Guardians. Like Haikatun 277, same as here. Freya 270, same as here. Fane 206, same as here. Vogot 227, Norma 215, 215, 227. So everything here is correct. Every single speed is correct. The skill rotation is exact, except here it breaks where I think it goes Haikatun. Or does it? Was it Haikatun takes a turn, then Norma and Freya both get a turn, then Clampos gets a turn. And it shouldn't really be even close. Norma is 155, Clampos 160. Like it sucks because the team is a bit worse than the previous one. Obviously there's stuff like this which absolutely have to get upgraded for this team to work properly. Because you are losing like 30% defense, bunch more defense, bunch more defense. so that people don't die. Once more defense, HP. But I think this is gonna be a 2 key. I just don't get it the 8 turn. I'm gonna pass it back to you. I'm gonna ask a couple guys if they can help me troubleshoot like why it doesn't work. I'm gonna do one more run so I can record it and analyze it later. Because I hate leaving it worse than it was. Well, I can just take the vote actually, yeah. I can just check back on the vote. But this team is gonna work. What you wanna do is consider replacing Nama with Rogrim. That's the main thing, because this team doesn't have a whole lot of heal. You want a bit more than just a leech, because a lot of the time you are relying on, for example, Haikatun getting a War Master proc. And it's not ideal long term. How is the Clan Boss team building going? Like, this team fails at turn 8. It goes out of sync. I don't know why. I have to ask people who know a lot more, like, why is it not working? I can run it one more time. I've checked everything. I've checked masteries, I've checked books, I've checked area bonuses, I've checked the skill rotation, I've checked relics. And what happens here is at turn 8 it goes out of sync. Like if you look here, turn 8 should end in Haikatun A2. Like every stun turn should end in Haikatun A2. And this works until turn 8. Then it somehow breaks, I don't get why. No relics either? Nope. I don't get it. Nope, no blessings, no nothing. It just fails consistently every single time, so it has to be something that's consistent, it can't be random. But at turn 8, where it should end in Haikatun's A2, it doesn't. Like, I mean, I've done everything I can do. Like, I don't know why it doesn't work, it should. Like here, stun turn 8, Haikatun A2 is the last one. This team's biggest downside is relying on Fane's A2 to land the decreased attack. And here it's gonna end on Norma's A1. And here it, for whatever reason, it just doesn't work. Because it should end on Haikatun's A2, but it doesn't. Like see, here Fane takes a turn. And it should actually be Narma who takes a turn. So there's like two things that are weird. I don't understand how Fane can be faster here. Like, let me show you. Like, after this, Fane is at 67, Norma is at 118. So it doesn't make any sense. Everyone has all the correct buffs. Now it all goes out of whack. What happens when you get Fane 4 more speed? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, you can go a lot faster. Like, it only breaks at 222 or faster. So nothing happens. You can also make normal a lot faster if you want. Not a lot slower, but you can. Yeah, so after this run I have to leave it here because I have other things I gotta do. I'm gonna ask around people like why it's not working. Because it 100% should work. There's nothing that boosts turn meter other than what's already taken into consideration in the calculator. Yeah, it has to be something, but like, I don't know. Yeah, I already DM'd Sos. I went through masteries, relics, books, skill order, area bonuses, blessings. Is there anything else? I don't know. But yeah. I think this team can definitely get the 2 key once everything's upgraded and once the sync doesn't fail. How much does it affect the run that it goes out of sync? A lot. Like you start randomly getting 5 or 6 turns instead of 9 or 8. Like the goal here is 35 mil. And a lot of people have like plus 8 gear or like even plus 4 maybe. So it's gonna be a pretty big change once everything's upgraded. And also Narma isn't the ideal DPS here. Initially I tried bells instead of Vogot. But the calculator doesn't understand bells. I don't know if anybody can be used in substitution of bells, because bells is so unique, it's only like randomly 10%. Yeah, I just really hate it that it's a bit worse than the like previous team. I don't know. I just don't have the solution. Obviously a lot of it is gear levels. But still it kinda sucks. So yeah, it's gonna be right around 3 key. But yeah, I'm gonna pass that back over to you. Gonna force close so you don't lose the 1 key you have. I'm gonna ask around if anybody knows. Actually, I am gonna go over like the gear and everything so I can show people. My bad that we didn't get an improvement. That's how it is sometimes. It's practically impossible to predict. So I'm gonna show the speeds and the AI. Then we are gonna show all the gear. Then quick look at masteries. All the lore of steels have been already added. No relics either. Or relics that... Wait. Okay, the last thing is... this. It has to be this freaking gem. It has to be. Yeah, it has to be this gem. Well, that has to be it, right? How do I remove the gem? Go away. Does anyone else have a gem they want to get rid of? I'm gonna... Is it really gonna be that freaking gem? So turn 8, Haiketune has to be the last one to go. If that works, then it's just upgrading gear, giving everybody relics that don't make a difference. And that's it. Like, that's the last possible thing that it can be, in my opinion. If it's not the gem, then I don't know. I'm not even paying attention to anything. I just wanna see the stun turns, and I wanna see Haiketune being the last one to take a turn and using A2. That's it. I was thinking around 50,000 HP and 3,000 defense, like as the minimum baseline. Whisper might break it, yeah. Wait, was that Haiketune native? I think it was. Turn 8 Haiketune needs to be the last one to and use A2. Okay, no, Haiketune A2, last one, then boss turn. Is it gonna work? We got there in the end. It actually fell into sync now. It's the freaking gem on one guy, like holy shit. Yeah. Anyway, this team works. You can substitute Vogot with anybody who's same speed. You can substitute Fane, you can substitute Norma. As long as they don't give turn meter, you can substitute any of those 3. But the sync works now. That's the main thing. And half of these guys have like +8, +4 gear, so you're gonna find a lot of stats from that. But anyway, now we know that works. Because Hagetun uses A2 on the last turn. And I am gonna give that back to you. We got it working finally. But yeah, that's gonna be me for today. Next stream is gonna be on Wednesday, 6 PM UTC, 1 PM EST. If you wanna turn out, feel free to sub to the channel and like the stream and all that good stuff. And we'll catch you guys later on Wednesday. Bye bye.